Hey everyone, this is Magic Lover recording a little Legacy one-on-one action. What do we got here? Yeah, we got enough of an engine to make this happen. So, let's give it a whirl, playing my green-white Enchantress Helm Rip deck. Kind of a weird agglomeration. Yeah, we're gonna go for the basic forest here. Hopefully not get stifled. Although it's a legitimate possibility if we're playing like Rug Delver or something. Yeah, look at that. Stifle's still a card. And of course, that was our one green source. So that's pretty annoying. This would have otherwise been the hand from God. And with that being the pivotal play so far, we are very far behind. So hopefully we draw a green source very shortly, because once we do, I can wild growth. These aren't utopias, so I can, not worried about that. Yeah, that hurts. That's great. And the first rule of Standstill is don't be afraid to break it. Looks like he didn't find too much of an answer for counter there. See if I get dazed here or something. No. And do I go for it? I mean, he's got to be holding a daze, right? So I'll go for this for one. Yeah, no sense being greedy. So at least I'm daze proof. Okay. Jace. Probably gonna go brainstorm, or maybe he'll start going after. Yeah, he's gotta get his hand sculpted. Well, force and daze are my only threats here. So now the question is, do I pop this back to my hand so I can get an extra bounce off the presence? I'm gonna say not this time. Let's get let's get this down, or attempt to. There's a force. Okay, I had to have another stifle. That's good to know. And let's prevent him from hitting us with that first ability. Unless he's got a daze. In which case we were pretty much just top decking. Another force. The exile this time. Another stifle. Wow, the old triple stifle double force hand. Phenomenal. So now we're pretty well in trouble. I'll run out the Sanctum just because I'm not hurting on mana otherwise. Hopefully keep him down a little. See, maybe he goes for that. Do I fear explosives with this? No, I don't. So I will throw it on here. And pretty much he's all counter all the time right now. Of course, without Leyline active, Jace is going to feel free to wreck me. If I get any more windsweeps, I'll be keeping a hold of them in case he starts fate sealing me. I have to do this obviously after, so we can't just fate seal it down. Okay, that's good. Put a card in the bottom, so found a threat. So we already got 2 forces. I can pay for days is okay. What do I want? Here's a tough one. I mean, do I go for something like library? Tell me try to win, or do I go for half of the combo piece? Or I start going for like Sacred Mesa? Because he's left a counter spell. He didn't go for this. So I don't know. This is a tricky one. I'm gonna go for Mesa. And I could just run flat into this, but I mean, he's got a full grip. Yep, nothing beats the original. That should pretty much seal it up. That tutor was a pretty good draw, but, you know, a couple Jace activations and a couple standstills, and that's why this deck works. Very good card advantage. So now, we just have to count on essentially top decking multiple threats. So we put one at the bottom, so it'll be a fresh card at least. It's just going to be a land beatdown, Conclave and Mishra's. So I'll keep this and see if he fate seals. Oh, good to know. Why I didn't concede. I wanted to see if he was playing the burn with it. Excuse me. I mean, I figured it was with the volcanics, but I hadn't seen a bolt yet, so I was curious. Surprised I didn't get it with Conclave. Oh, because I wouldn't keep up Counterspell. Okay. So this is a live top card since he did not Fate Seal this time. So let's see what we got. Utopia Sprawl. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I am going to play it just because then I could cast Helm. Oh, I'm not going to get there. I forgot I'm only at 5. I was going to say if I got 2 turns and somehow I crack Helm and Rest in Peace. But yeah, he's going to Snapcaster a Bolt and then swing and I'm done. So we'll just have 6 here. Okay, sideboarding. What are we going to bring in against him? Yeah, Needle is a definite. I can name his lands. Choke is a definite. Moat? Yeah, I'm going to take out a lot of the... I want a second moat? I'm fine with one, I guess. And humility, that's fine. The Journeys are pretty dead just because he doesn't... I mean, it's only going to catch Snapcaster. O-Ring is very live. I guess not too live though, right? I don't think I need a full set. Let's get that extra Mesa in there. And Norn would be backbreaking if he lives. Humility doesn't do much against him. Okay. Well, we'll run with this. A little more redundancy, a little more anti-blue. Ah, you know what? This is pretty sexy. So let's... Boy, I'd love to name Wasteland right out of the gate. That would be just awesome. But here's the big question, almost like a Cabal Therapy. What do I name out of the gate? Love to name one of his fetches. And I'm gonna get this down. Well, the only thing that gets it is counters or Force of Will. That's respect for Jace right there. And I am hurting for a green source at this point. Wish that was a forest instead of a second sanctum, but with Wasteland around, I'm sure I'll be seeing it. And a big drawback of my build of this deck, I do not have artifact lands in here, which is kind of just dumb. Be a great target right now. And yeah, I haven't drawn a land yet this game, so that's phenomenal. And that doesn't do anything. So we'll get rid of the ley line right now. Got board, it's the most expensive. I mean, it's interesting if I at least get a second land, no matter what it is. I'm guessing he's just got to have a handful of, chock full of stifles and counter spells and dazes and whatnot, and force. So this is probably gonna get stifled. Of course. Do not like that card. Which is funny because this deck plays with, 4 fetches. So can I draw a forest? No. Can I draw all fetches? Yeah. That's awesome. He knows we're going to name Mishras here, so no way this resolves. He knows I've got to have a bunch of stuff. I'm just waiting for a basic forest. Oh, that's... I was right to fear it before. It's usually in a lot of standstill decks. Oh, he stifled the exile trigger. Interesting. So Crucible's gonna drop the double needle. But at least my Sanctum is live. Okay, here's another crack. Another bite at the apple. Do we get our basic force? We do. So let's go for choke. And of course I cannot pay 2. I can pay 1. Blue, you fun color, you. I always thought playing against blue just reminds me of being like a kid. You're like, hey, can I? No. But can I? No. Well, can I try to? No. But what if I? No. That sucks. Yep. It's our last dying gasp into a 9-card grip. It's probably like, geez, what do I counter it with? Well, let's use the original. Sure. I am going to Enlighten Tutor for another choke in his end step. Oh. Looks like it's bolt him down time. And I didn't tutor, so this one's pretty much over. Yeah. Is there anything that gets me out of this? Well, no, I mean, not if he's got the bolts he can swing through, so if I go for ley line, he can just swing, and if he, if I go for, mode, he can just bolt, so. I guess you go for the threat on the table, right? Yeah, this one's... I'm sure he's got a critter and a bolt. Yeah, I'll find one. So yeah, if it's not obvious, this deck loses pretty hardcore. And I stopped caring about this game about 3 or 4 rounds ago when he cracked his, I don't know, second standstill, but yep. There's no target storing. Guess if he doesn't have bolts. We'll force him to find him? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Standstill. Pretty top tier deck. And made pretty short work of me. And so shiny, too. Anyway, thanks for watching.